Hi everyone, Silent Night here. I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these, but an update is definitely something that really needs to be done, because there has been a lot of changes and a lot of developments and a lot of things that I've been working on recently. For one, school and work as far as on and offline has gone. That has definitely taken a bit of time. There are some stuff even offline that is related to the online stuff, but we'll get to that in a moment. First, voiceovers. I'm still doing those, just not as much anymore, because recently I've been a lot more focused on what I primarily got interested in, and that is the audio and video editing. That's something that I pursued a lot longer than I have even voiceover stuff. Not to say that I wouldn't mind doing that type of work as well, but at the moment I do want to put a lot more priority towards what this channel even began as something to really explore the how much I'll be able to edit work. And so far, that has proven to be very important in many ways. One of them actually is part of a contest that I've placed an entry into. It's called the Chris 62 Horror Festival, and it's the 4th annual one. And I finally placed an entry into it. It's a live action piece called Hunt's End. And that is something that I'm looking forward to seeing what the majority reaction is. I've gotten a few nice reactions from it already, primarily from the cast, and I'm hoping by the end of the month to just get it out there and let people judge it on their own. This is like the first live action thing that I have done in about 4 years, actually. Yeah. But that one was a more music video style. This one has a bit of a music video feel to it as well, but it's pretty short. It's quite the piece. I'm actually pretty proud of the end result. Dusting off, that is something I still have faith in continuing. There are definitely a few episodes that they've already been recorded. It's just a matter of writing a lot of the dialogue, remembering some of the stuff that I wanted to say, clearly adding new stuff that's going to come up to mind, and also editing them together. I would rather have them edited in bulk so that I can send them out there and on a more structured timetable, versus every couple months have one come out. That's not really productive. However, there is one episode I definitely would love to do, and it's actually more of a somber one. It's more of a tribute to someone who had recently passed away, and that's something that I definitely want to get out there in some form or another. And I think it'll be a fun one, just as much as the others. Flashpoint. Of course, the sequel is still in development. There are still a few things to look forward to on the production end, and I just recently announced that I think I'm at a place where not only will I be working on that, but I will also start doing a very early draft of the final chapter to this series. Not the final chapter of Repulse, which the whole thing is written, it's finished. I'm talking about a final installment. That's the actual word I needed. Final installment of the Flashpoint story, and it will be a very definitive conclusion. There's going to be very nice things to look forward to in this one, and there's also something else that I've started to give a lot more thought into, and it's actually one of two stories that date back to to my high school years. And one of them I think will be easier to write a lot more than the other, but I would actually focus on this one just because it was one of the first major stories that I ever really sat down and gave thought to. And I won't reveal the name of it yet, just in case there's some type of flip-flop and I just say, screw it, I'm going to go with the other story for some reason. But they were created around the same time. There is a very interesting connection between the two stories, considering that they are on two different planes of existence. But I want to get this one out. I think it's sat in my head long enough that I want it to exist, and I'm definitely certain that there are plenty of talented people, whether I've worked with them or not, that would like to be a part of this, and I'm hoping to get it out as soon as possible. Of course, you have all the other things that I mentioned that I'm working on, which some take a lot more precedence than others, but I will keep you informed at the progress of it as best as possible. And really, that's everything that there is to say at the moment. If you have any questions, comments, requests, I am always open to them, and I'm always ready to hear you out on whatever you'd like to talk about. Within reason, of course. You know where I'm at. You know how to contact me. Definitely send me a message, and we will talk soon. Until next time, and scene.